How you guys doing? So we had to do the draft again because it didn't save. So we're gonna do the draft in 1 week so it actually saves this time. So we'll be doing the draft in 1 week. Let's see. So it's Raw's pick first. So, you here, Harper? Okay. Who do you want to draft for Raw? Since it doesn't seem like anybody else is here, you can draft for Raw. Yeah, the draft didn't save for some reason. AJ Styles? Okay. Who as NXT would you want to draft? Dijak? Okay. Then for SmackDown, we are going with Cody Rhodes. So it's Raw's pick now again. The Miz? Okay. Then who do you want for NXT? Also, guys, don't forget to show up for the podcast tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want Logan Paul? Okay. Then on SmackDown, we are going to be getting Cora Jade. So it is Raw's pick now. Wendy Chu for Raw, okay. It's NXT's pick now. Karrion Kross. bad news. I don't think Karrion Kross is available in this draft pool. Yeah, I don't see Karrion Kross in this draft pool. Yeah, Karrion Kross is not in the draft pool. You want to see the cheaper options? Okay. That is everybody under 200K. What's up, Gavin Young? Nathan Frazier. Okay. Then on SmackDown, we are getting El Campeon, Damian Priest. So it's Raw's pick now. Zoe Stark. Okay. You got NXT now. Fallon Henley. Okay. Then we are getting Damian Priest's partner in crime, Finn Balor. So it's Raw's pick now. Cheaper options? Okay. That's everybody under 200K. Dexter Lumis. Okay. NXT now. Cameron Grimes. Okay. Then for SmackDown, we are getting Mommy Rhea Bloody Ripley. Luke Gallows for Raw. Okay. NXT now. You want scripts? Okay. Then on SmackDown, we are selecting Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Mysterio! Now it's Raw's pick. They have exactly 1 million left in cash. Wesley is indeed in this draft. Wesley is indeed in this draft. Yes, Carl Anderson is there. Sorry, my messages weren't showing up. You want to get Carl Anderson? Okay, I'll let you decide. Do you want Carl Anderson? I'll let you decide. Sorry, my messages weren't showing up, so I was waiting. Yes, get Carl Anderson? Okay. NXT. It's now NXT's pick. Wesley for NXT. Okay. Then for SmackDown, we are going with Indy Hartwell. So it is Raw's pick again. Miss Wesley is the cardiac kid. Is Nikki Cross there? Let me check. Yes, Nikki Cross is there. Get Nikki Cross, okay. Now it is NXT's pick. You want JC Jane? Okay, JC Jane to NXT. Then to SmackDown. SmackDown is selecting Veer Mahan. So it is Raw's pick now. Shayna Baszler. Okay, Shayna Baszler to Raw. Now NXT. Brooks Jensen. Okay. And SmackDown selects role model Bayley. So it's Raw's pick. Raw has 325K left. How much money does Raw have? They have 325K. End it for Raw, okay. NXT has 1,159K left. You want cheapest options? Okay. I'll show you under 200K like usual. That's under 200K. Ivy Nile, okay. And then for the final pick for SmackDown, SmackDown selects Gigi Dolan. And that is SmackDown's final pick of this draft. Yeah, I had to get a cheap specialist, so I just went with the cheapest one there. Wolfgang is there, but I'm not selecting Wolfgang. He is a heel bruiser, which he would match well with Logan Paul. Logan Paul is your only fighter. Logan Paul is your only male fighter. Cheaper options, okay. That's everybody that's under 200K. Brooks Jensen. Brooks Jensen is a Brooks Jensen is a bruiser. And you already have him selected. Yeah. No, he was a bruiser the entire time he was on your roster. That's why I was so confused why you were booking him against bruisers. Show you male fighters. Okay, there's Shinsuke Nakamura, Tyler Breeze, R-Truth, Trick Williams, MVP. Yeah, so Shinsuke, Tyler Breeze, R-Truth, Trick Williams, and MVP are your only ones. Trick Williams. What's up, T-Dog? Okay, you have 737K left, Harper. You want Zia Lee? Okay. You are down to 533K. Yeah, I'd choose R-Truth honestly too. You get Wolfgang. Okay. You're down to 430K. Oh, you're gonna get R-Truth? Okay. So you're down to 152K and that's all? Okay. So everybody's rosters. Raw got AJ Styles, Becky Lynch, Randy Orton, The Miz, Shayna Baszler, Dexter Lumis, Cora Cut, Nikki Cross, Penelope Perfect, Vicky, Zoe, Valhalla, Wendy Chu, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows. SmackDown got Dominic Mysterio, Ilya Dragunov, CM Punk, Grayson Waller, Chad Gable, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Bayley, Cody Rhodes, Veer Mahan, Rhea Ripley, Cora Jade, Gigi Dolan, and Indy Hartwell. And then NXT, Josie Jane, Baron Corbin, Trick Williams, Logan Paul, Adrian Williams, Dijak, Xia Li, Piper Niven, Tamara Tycross, R-Truth, Ivy Nile, Wesley, JC Jane, Cameron Grimes, Scripps, Wolfgang, Brooks Jensen, Fallon Henley, and Nathan Frazier. Okay, let me book my first thing. Let me just book my show. Okay. So I booked my show. So commissioner goals, do not put JC Jane in a match this week and you'll get blinded. I mean Josie Jane, not JC Jane. Josie Jane. If you do not put Josie Jane in a match this week, you'll get blinded. Power cards available to buy are Get Schooled 1, Special Guest, and Not Today Satan. So you have 4 matches and 3 promos left to book. Oh, I couldn't see your messages. Hold on. Look for a women's giant established star. Okay. There's Beth Spartan and Raquel Rodriguez. Get Beth for how long? Most you can afford is up to. You can only afford up to 18 weeks. $10 weeks, okay. You are down to $60K left. Use $1 Million Man. You don't have $1 Million Man. You have Stephanie McMahon as your GM, remember? You don't have $1 Million Man. Does it show that your women's tag team champions have a feud? Yes, it does. Book it in the opener. Any stipulations? Title table. Okay. You got 3 matches and 3 promos left. Use fighting champion. Okay. Brooks Jensen heel turn. Okay. What's MN Reddit's Adrian Williams self promo? Xylee versus Ivy main event title Extreme Rules. Okay. You have 2 matches and 1 promo left. And you have $23K left to spend on those 2 matches and 1 promo. What class is Wesley? He's a cruiser, obviously. How would he be any other class other than cruiser? He could be a specialist, but he's a cruiser. Wesley versus Josh Briggs. What are you talking about with Josh Briggs? You don't have Josh Briggs on your roster, silly? You only have Dijak. Okay, do Wesley versus Dijak. You can't do it for a title though, since Baron Corbin's your NXT North American champion. What's up, Miss Kiki? Who can go up against Baron Corbin? People that can go up against Baron Corbin are Logan Paul, Trick Williams, and R-Truth. But Logan Paul's a heel, so I wouldn't do that. Do that in the second. Do what? Okay, Dijak versus Wesley in the second mid card. Okay. You still have 1 match and 1 promo left. R-Truth versus Baron Corbin title table. Okay. You have 1 promo left. Logan Paul advertising. Okay. Confirm. Okay, now Raw. Commissioner goals, book your least popular available star for a match this week, and you'll get To the Moon. So that would be Luke Gallows. So if Luke Gallows is booked this week, he'll get To the Moon. Power cards available to buy are Fixed Match, Good Talent, and Injury Rehab 2. Who are the women's tag team champions? It is Penelope Perfect and Cora Cut. And they are currently in a feud with Vicky and Valhalla. 5 Fixed Match. Okay. You are down to 308K. Precious and Penelope Perfect and Cora versus Valhalla and Vicky opener title Extreme Rules. Okay. Yes, watermelon. I'll be right back. Just book your matches. Who can Anderson and Gauss go up against? Let me see. They could go against. I mean, you don't really have any heels. Your only heel male is The Miz. So no one really. Because Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows are both faces. I mean, they could go against Dexter and Randy. Or The Miz and Dexter if you turn Dexter heel. Yeah, you need to turn Gallows and Anderson heel. Book heel turn for Anderson. Okay. You have 3 matches and 2 promos left. Luke Gallows versus The Miz, first mid-card normal. Okay. AJ is a face. The Miz is literally your only heel. Who's available in free agency? Currently, Olaf Osterminski, who's a face. Jake Sandu, who's a face. Sammy George, who is a heel. And Sassy Malassie, who is a heel. You want to look at your roster? Okay. AJ, Becky, Randy, Miz, Shayna, Vicky, Penelope, Nikki, Cora, Dexter, Zoe, Valhalla, Wendy, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows. Do you have a women's champion? You do not have a women's champion. And you also do not have a men's champion either. You don't have a U.S. or a World Heavyweight Champion. The only championship you have is the Women's Tag Team Championship. You don't even have a Men's Tag Team Champion. Becky versus Shayna versus Ronda versus Nikki. Main event title normal. Okay. You don't have Ronda. The remaining ones that you would have left are Zoe Stark and Wendy Chu. Because you have Becky, Shayna, and Nikki. You don't have Ronda, though. Randy is a face. Like I said, The Miz is your only heel. He's your only heel male. Zoe's a face, and Wendy Chu's a face. I think that Valhalla, Vicky, Shayna, and The Miz are all your heels. So you only have 4 heels. Just do triple threat match then? Okay. You got 1 match and 2 promos left. Olaf is a face. And Jake Zandu's a face as well. And then Sammy George is a heel. And Sassy Molassie is a heel as well. Getting Olaf end of season. Okay. You are down to 270K. AJ versus Olaf, second mid card normal. Okay. You have 2 promos left. Zoe self promo. You got 1 more. You have Randy, Dexter, and Wendy to use. Randy self promo. Okay. Confirm this. Okay. SmackDown. Dom and Finn versus Cody and Chad for the tag titles. Cody and Chad win the titles in a 3.5-star match. Damian Priest calls out Ilya Dragunov in an okay promo. Ilya Dragunov versus Veer Mahan. Ilya Dragunov picks up the W in a 1.5-star match. Bayley has a okay face turn. Rhea versus Cora versus Gigi for the title. Gigi Dolan wins the title in a 2.5-star match. Indy Hartwell has an excellent advertising promo. Then Grayson Waller versus CM Punk for the title. Grayson Waller retains this title in a 3.5-star match. NXT, Josie and Tamara versus Piper and Beth. Josie and Tamara retain the titles in a 5-star match. Brooks Jensen has a okay heel change. Baron Corbin versus R-Truth. R-Truth wins the title in a 4-star match. Adrian Williams has a good self-promo. Wesley versus Dijak. Dijak picks up the W in a 2.5-star match. Logan Paul has a good advertising promo. Then Xia Li versus Ivy Nile for the title. Xia Li wins the title in a 4.5-star match. Then Raw. Cora and Penelope versus Valhalla and Vicky. Cora and Penelope pick up the W and retain their titles in a 4-star match. Carl Anderson has a weak heel turn. Luke Gallows versus The Miz. The Miz picks up the W in a 1.5-star match. Zoe Stark has a okay self-promo. AJ Styles versus Olaf. AJ Styles picks up the W in a 1.5-star match. Randy Orton has an okay self-promo. Then Becky versus Shayna versus Nikki for the title. Becky Lynch wins the title in a 3-star match. So the final rankings before we end the episode. SmackDown's on top, then NXT, then Raw. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video again, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.